Hey guys, Pyro Justice here with a new video. Figured it was about time maybe I'd break out my collection and do a little video and just show everybody what I have and what's going to be coming up in some of the shows, probably New Year's and in the springtime of next year. So the first thing I'd like to start off with are the fountains that I've collected. Almost, well in fact every single one of these fountains I actually got from Wholesale Fireworks in Cheyenne. Two of these are not fountains that are back here. These are two 12-shot air invasions by Fox Fireworks. I did get these from Pyro City, which is a Black Cat dealer. Everything else, as far as the fountains go, I got from Wholesale Fireworks in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Got the Bad Cactus, Kooky Caterpillar, Silent Mode. Silent Mode's nice because it's a silent fountain, so if you have neighbors that get all pissed off about the crackling and loud sounds, that's a good one to set off. Proud Peacock. It's a gold one by Miracle. I'm going to be setting that off as an intro to a show, actually, with 200 gram cakes going into 500 gram cakes. The Miraculous Magic Box. This has ground blooms that pop out of it. It starts out with smoke, so it's kind of one of those that you would like to start in the evening before the sun goes down so that you can actually see the smoke, and then it spits out the ground blooms and then continues on with the fountain. Neon Fire, Dragon Throne. Almost everybody is familiar with Amazing Fountain or Color Fiesta. Color Fiesta is also a very popular one. Go Bananas. This one spins. He's got something in his hand that lights up and spins, and then he spins around as well. Grandstander. This also has a little spinner built into the side of it. It's Good to See You. Badass 500 gram cake. Highest fountain in the world. Gets like 20-30 feet up in the air. Pretty cool. Tree Fort. I have not lit this one off yet. This is one I haven't lit. I'm kind of excited for it. Spins around. Also opens in the middle towards the end of the show. Bouncy Beans. Badass fountain. Cheap fountain. Lots of color. Good show. Then we can move over to, I do have a few Roman candles here. The Chromelian Pack by Winda. The Comets Fish and Glitter. This is a premium candle assortment. This actually came from Black Cat Fireworks. This Jumbo 8-ball assorted candles also came from Black Cat. The Squad 5. These are fat Roman candles, super fat Roman candles. You can kind of see the difference in size just between these two. And then Rattlesnake, which also came from Wholesale Fireworks. Night Barrage candles. Got some badass ones, also from Wholesale Fireworks. 285 shots into the boot. I highly recommend checking these out. And they also carried the Thunder Blitz, which is a 100-shot barrage candle. I'm planning on doing 2 each together with these two. Super excited for those. Then we can get over to the rockets, Space Falcon rockets. Got the smiley face rockets, so they do little smiley faces when they blow up in the air. Jet Screamer has some pretty badass brakes. And then I have a rocket assortment pack called Rocket War. It's got a ton of rockets inside of it. Then we can move on to the canister shells that I have. Surf and Turf. Wholesale Fireworks owner Skyler created his own brand of fireworks called Crazy Bull. And this is his Surf and Turf shells. Badass shells. The Rainfire Nishiki Kimura. Badass Willows and Nishiki Kimuras. I have 2 Take Me to Your Leaders, 2 2-stage Girandolas. I'm super excited for these. Another Rainfire Nishiki Kimura. The Chameleon shells. All this stuff you can look up on Google if you haven't already seen it. Chameleon shells are extremely popular shells. Black Sight Armaments. I hadn't really seen much about these until I actually went online and started watching the display video, and I was blown away by those. Great golden breaks. Great golden colors. Excited for those as well. And come back over here. I have a huge assortment of different stuff here. Anything from different colored smokes, different kinds of smokes that I could find that differ from each other. Little handheld sparklers called Gladius, 42 seconds long. More smoke, red, white, and blue smoke, gushing smoke, little dancing trolls. Ground blooms, smoke balls, miniature Roman candles from Phantom Fireworks. I definitely like these. Super cheap. Smoke Invasion. These are handheld smokes. Got little handheld sparklers that shoot out the front, the waterfall sparklers. Excited for those as well. Ultra 96 Pearl Shot, 96 shots of pearls. Only takes about 10-15 seconds for that one to be gone. These are tiny, tiny little cakes. I mean, look at the size of this thing in my hand. And I'll tell you, if you look at one of these and you're like, oh, this isn't going to make that much noise, and you decide to set it off, super loud breaks. And you can find a variety of these at all sorts of different fireworks stores. Most fireworks stores do carry them. They're typically $5 to $7 per cake. Don't walk past those without picking a couple up, though. I highly recommend those little things. We can continue moving on. Got Happy Trails. I think it is a 60 shot, if I remember right. Yep, it is a 60 shot. It's a little barrage cake, zipper cake, goes back and forth. Same thing with the Frankenmine 100 shot. These are 200 gram cakes, by the way. Just to let you know, Valley of Silence 30 shot, silent cake. So again, if you have neighbors, this is a good one to be able to set off. Lucky Strike. This is a 66 shot fan cake. Badass cake. So is Skull Force. This has some crazy cool breaks in it. Where this is, the Lucky Streak is just a little bit faster zipper. It does have some breaks, but the breaks aren't nearly as badass as the Skull Force. Fun Fuel, 50 shot. Slimy, I can't remember how many shots it is. Neon Magic, another little 200 gram. Barrage Cake, 360 shots out of this. And this is not very big. It is super small. Again, comparison to my hand size. Like my whole hand almost covers it for a little 200 gram cake. Yeah, I need to clip my fingernails. Starburst Symphony, I have two of these. These two cakes are very similar to each other. This one just only has 49 shots on it versus, 360 shots. This has some gold comets and breaks that kind of go along with it, where this is basically just going to be color shot straight up into the air. Moving over, little dancing trolls, those spin around on the ground. Wake Up, don't know what that does. It's a little fountain. Haven't tried it out yet. Hover Hopper, I guess it kind of hovers and then drops back down and bounces back up into the air. Haven't lit that off yet either. Vibe Check, badass break, 17 shot cake. Log Splitter. This is one that does not look like a 200 gram cake when it's shot off. This one and the Dragon Duel. These two cakes right here have crazy big breaks. Crazy loud breaks. Same with Pit Crew, 25 shot. And Pinnacle, also by Raccoon Fireworks. I do have a bunch of aerial spinners that I just keep in a little box rather than trying to keep them in the package. The only other 200 gram cake I do have is this Pillow Fight that I just picked up about a month ago. Super happy about that. It is sitting with a 500 gram case because everything in this back row, except for 3 of the big cakes, I'm going to set off together. I just picked up this Volcanic Chaos yesterday. This is fucking crazy. It's also like a 60-pound fucking cake. Super heavy. Ultra 4K. Sucker Punch. Rainbow Ghosts. These are your big boy cakes. Right there. Coming back over here. Hail to the Chief. Badass cake. Hardcore Cycles is a pack of 4 500 gram cakes that go together. All have different effects. All gold with color, beautiful breaks, Nishiki Willows on everything. Jim Dandy, love this guy. This guy right here starts out as a fountain, works its way into mines, works its way up in the air, eventually gets to breaks. Well, this is like an all-in-one show that starts from the ground and works its way up into the air. This right here, I have it turned the wrong way. This is called Colonel Popper. Highly recommend checking that out too. Badass cake. Send it to the max. I'm excited for that one as well. Come back over here to my Noabs. Got the Mother of All Bombs. Uncle Sam by Raccoon. And I got a Pyro Party Pack. There's 4 of these cakes. Gold Willow Finale, Nishiki Finale, Brocade Finale, and Flower Crown Finale. Each one of them is 64 shots. Two of them are straight cakes that shoot up, and two of them are fan cakes. The two on the right here, these are the straight cakes, and these two are the fan cakes. Yep, looking forward to those. And just when you thought that might be everything, right? We're not quite done yet. Quickly through them all. Everything in this top part also came from Wholesale Fireworks. Kush King, Tai Chi, Neon Blast, Light Chasers, Q's and Brews. Good Thinking Lincoln. This is considered a 500 gram cake. I'll say this about the Good Thinking Lincoln and the Salute to Summer are both considered 500 gram cakes, but I'm going to tell you, the Salute to Summer is smaller than the Valley of Silence, which is a 200 gram cake. And the Salute to Summer is considered a 500 gram cake. I really feel like it's going to be more like a 350 gram cake. The Good Thing in Lincoln I can actually believe because it is a 134 shot zipper cake. Might still be around the 350 grams. And moving up top, got Sugar Storm, 129 shots. Presto Changeo, badass. Usually you can pick this up about 40 bucks somewhere locally. Mad Machines. This has crazy timing on it. It's a very busy cake that shoots straight up in the air. Fish Tank, we got some ghost effects with this one, multicolor changing, breaks, traffic jam, 2-minute duration. Beautiful breaks on that as well. It's a 54 shot. Raccoon, which has waterfalls in it. Badass waterfalls. I love this cake. I'm so looking forward to it. Heavy Haul by Brothers. God Bless America by Cutting Edge Fireworks. Obsidian Throne by Raccoon. Vampire Tears by Iron Man. National Salute to Veterans by Cutting Edge Fireworks. Just Because and Bull Market, both by Brothers Fireworks. All of these I got. All the cakes, all the 200 gram, the 500 gram, and the no-abs on this table I got from Wholesale Fireworks. There's a few items on here I got from Black Cat or Pyro City and Phantom Fireworks. Then we can move down here. This is what I have left from the other stores up in Wyoming. Palm Pyro Pageantry Premier, which is Phantom Firework, 183 degrees Fahrenheit, 183 shot zipper cake, and Never Forgotten, which is a 300 shot zipper cake. These three I got from Phantom Fireworks. Ladder 36 and Aircraft Carrier I got from Artillery World in Wyoming. And then the Blue Brocade Barrage, Wonderstruck, and God of Fire I got from Phantom. And they have videos on all of their stuff on their website that you can check out. So these are the fireworks that I have to be able to set off in some shows that I'll be recording eventually. And then on top of that, got 24 shot adjustable mortar rack. Got a little 18 shot fixed fan rack. Some B fuse that I picked up that I haven't put away yet. I have a bunch of different types of fuses. And then I do have my own little automatic firing system. It's 96 Qs. I think it's pronounced Bilyuson. At least that's how everybody else seems to pronounce it. Real cheap firing system. If you're looking to get into it, this is nice because you can choose how many different receivers you have. You can purchase more of these. You can sync them to them. You can sync up to 1,200 Qs in this. The only bad thing is if you're going to try and set up a timing show, that makes it a little bit difficult because you're going to have to pay attention to the time and set the cues off yourself. There is no automatic timer or adjusting to be able to set these to automatically go off. You're going to have to keep track of that yourself when setting them off. I'm perfectly fine with that because if I'm going to do a show, I'm probably going to use some fuse as part of the timing to set up to some of these cues and set them off so that I don't have to do as much with the timing. I can just cut fuses to the length of time that it should be. Hope and pray for the best that the timing actually works out. So, that is my nice little collection that I have so far of things to show you guys, the entertainment, and the fun. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to reach out to me. In other words, stay tuned.